Hello and welcome to another video. Now this is a long anticipated video because I was in India for a month. Now I'm back here. Beautiful weather in England, right? Yeah. No, but I decided to come out and speak in this video, and I'm going to add some clips while I'm talking. This is my trip to India. I recently went to India to surprise my father for his 75th birthday. So my mother was having a surprise party for him. She invited friends and family, and I was one of the surprises that was supposed to go down and surprise him. But things didn't go as planned, because at the airport I got my PR card, which is kind of like a passport really for someone living in the UK, got stolen. And I didn't realize how important that was, but we'll go into more details about that a little later in the video. I was picked up at the airport by Suhani Shah's driver. Now, Suhani Shah is a good friend of mine. She's been on a few videos and you've seen her on this channel before. She is probably the most famous mentalist in India today. She put me up at Sukhi's place. Now, Sukhi works for her along with some wonderful team members. He calls them the Suhani Squad. And that's where I met Mansi, who also lives in Vasai, quite close to my parents. But Sukhi let me stay in his room with a wonderful AC in, and he looked after me breakfast, lunch, dinner, took me out in town with some of his friends to enjoy Mumbai. Thanks to Sukhi for that. Also, while I was at Suhani's place, we met up with magicians. Now, she said about 6 or 7 magicians. I'm going to bring them. They know you and they want to meet you. I didn't even know I had like fans in India. They wanted to see me, but it was great jamming with these magicians. I didn't have a lot of my stuff on me, but I just wanted to watch them. So here's some clips of me jamming with other Indian magicians.
Hey, my name is Ritvik, and today I'm going to show you all an eco-friendly, sustainable magic. Okay, for this, all you need is a leaf,
Like you've seen in the video, the level of Indian magic is unbelievable. I didn't expect it to be that good. So watching them, I think they're on the same level or even better than some of the pros out here in the UK. So the magic scene in India is fantastic. And then it was time to head to Vasai. That's where my parents live, and that's where I'm going to go and see my cousins and the entire family. So the first day was the party, which was great because we had such a good time, friends and family. In fact, I've not seen some of my cousins. I've probably seen them once in my life. Some of my nephews, I'd never seen them before because I've been in England for about 20 years. It was even great for my father because he saw some of his students and friends and relatives that he had not seen in years. So the party was fantastic. Thanks to my mum for putting all of that together. After the party, it was time to get into this visa process. So what happened was, it got stolen. I don't want to talk about how and when too much in this video. You can message me and I'll talk to you about that later because there was police reports about it and I don't want anything to clash about that. But essentially, my card got stolen as I came to India and I couldn't get back. I wasn't allowed to go back on the flight. So we had to go to embassies, lawyers, visa agents, all of that stuff. And thanks to my mother for making it so smooth for me, because I don't think I could do it without her. She is a genius when it comes to finding things on the internet and what to do, where to do it. Unbelievable. So she got a driver, the driver got there to pick me up and back from the embassy. We went so many times, applied for wrong visas and then had to redo that again, and it was a nightmare. But thanks to my mother, it was done so smoothly. Now, the people at the embassy said it might take about a month, 2 months, we don't know, until you get your visa to go back to the UK. So what do I do for that long? One thing was happening in the family, which was a wedding. It was Carol and Ruben's wedding. It was happening in Goa. And I thought, you know what, let's join the family for that wedding and surprise her. She didn't know I was coming, but my entire family was booked to go by train. I couldn't sit for 12 hours on train, so I decided to fly to Goa. And I flew to Goa, but I was picked up by my cousin from my father's side, Dax. Now, Dax is a cousin I met maybe once or twice. I don't really remember a lot about him because I was really young when I met him, and then I met him once when I was maybe about 7 or 8, but I'm seeing him after like about 30 years, which is unbelievable. But Dax has these holiday homes that he rents out to tourists that come to Goa. And he looked after me so well. He got me breakfast, lunch, dinner, took me around Goa, showed me every place. I did some photography thanks to him, and it was an unbelievable time thanks to Dax. So if you're ever in Goa, I'm going to leave Dax's details down below this video. Check him out, and he's got a wonderful place with air conditioning and everything you need for a holiday. Then it was time for the wedding. Now for the wedding, I didn't have any clothes, so I had to go and buy a suit. My father said, you're not going to go dressed up like this. This is not wedding attire, so I had to get a suit. And I also performed. So here's some clips of me performing at the wedding. And I also did something on stage. Become one. But wait a minute, I can't go without your ring. You're holding the wallet the whole time in your hand, right? Check this out. Inside here, nothing in my hand, I have a zippered compartment. Inside this, I have another wallet. And inside this, you'll see something. Let me take that out for you. The wedding, and while I was there, I also met Magic Uncle Reggie. So his son met me at the wedding and said, my father's a big fan of yours. And I said, okay. And he said, can he call you? And the next day, I met up with Reggie. He didn't want to be on camera, so I don't have any videos of him performing any magic, but he showed me a lot of classics in magic, and he does it so well. So it's really great to see Reggie in action. And also, I met Ian. Now, Ian is one of my oldest friends in magic. We started off magic together. I met Ian in 2007, and we started, and we both got onto a magical journey. Ian's doing so well. He's based in Goa right now. When I met him, he was in Mumbai, but he travels all around the place, cruise liners and the way. So here's some clips of Ian performing some wonderful magic.
It's slide this in your hand, right? So watch carefully. We've got 4 coins and a purse. Place the copper coin right there. The silver coins go inside the purse. Watch the copper coin. Drop it inside the purse. Not only does it go inside the purse, it switches with the coins inside the purse.
So that was Ian. After my trip in Goa, it was time to head back to Mumbai. Now, what do I do in Mumbai? So I joined the gym because I didn't know how long we're going to be there. I'm hitting the gym for about a week until I got my visa. But I want to tell you about my nephew, Reese. My God, I thought I was the best table tennis player in my family until I met Reese. Now, Reese is one of my cousin's son, and he is a fantastic table tennis player. He's only about 11 and he is incredible. So the first few days we played, I think we played about 21 games. He beat me one game, but every time we met, he got in better and better, and he was beating me more games, and he just improved. And in the end, I got a new bat, by the way. So Reese, if you're watching this, I blame the bat. No. We had a same bat, and it's quite a professional bat, really. And we played with the same bat on the last day, just before leaving. He beat me. We were 10-10, and the final game we went all the way to a draw, and in the end he beat me. So well done, Reese. You have a fantastic future ahead of you. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you on the big stage soon. So that's it. That was my trip to Goa. But in conclusion, what I want to say is things can go wrong. In life, you go ups and downs and like this thing, but it's all about how you handle a situation. And my mother, thanks to my mother for what she told me, she said, while you're here, don't dwell on what you've lost. Just enjoy your time here and make the most of it. So I want to leave you with that. Make the most of what you have in life and enjoy this beautiful time. I'm so glad to be back in the UK. Hopefully I'm going to be making more videos for you. So that's it for me. I'll see you in the next video.
Almost there. There you go. 3, 2.
बहुत ज़्यादा है